Okay, hey everybody. So this week for the weekly video update for the RPG World Builder app, I wanted to show you a couple things that we've been working on, and I'm going to just get right into it. So here we are in our overworld map, and we're going to go back to these mountains, and you'll see down here under notes it says Skull Mountain, and then there's like this little icon for ruins. And then when you click on it, it shows the associated screen, or it shows this icon associated with that screen. Also, if you look under notes here, it has a picture of a map where it says Rat Wizard Overworld Map. So essentially we have these tiny icons that are working, and they're basically demonstrating or giving you a visual representation of whatever you have in your notes. Second thing that I wanted to talk about here is it's kind of a cool thing. If I click on Rat Wizard Overworld Map, it's going to take us back to this map. This is a map that's contained in the app database right now, but we don't want this map associated with this tile. Remember, we're on this mountain tile here, right here, and we have these ruins associated with it, and I don't want this map associated with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link a pre-made dungeon map to this note. And the way to do this is I long hold on notes, and then I'm going to go in here and edit link. At the top here we have the option of selecting what we want to add. We have builds, encounters, treasures, maps. In this case I'm going to add a map. It was already selected, and then we're going to choose the map that we want, and we want Skull Mountain. So we select Skull Mountain and then save. Now we can click on Skull Mountain, and it takes us to the Skull Mountain dungeon. So if you look at this dungeon and compare it to dungeons in the previous videos, you'll notice that there are objects in this dungeon. For instance, there's some remains, there's some doors, there's doors there. So what we have now is the overlays for the dungeons generating randomly along with the dungeons. Now this map isn't random and the overlays aren't random. It's just a working example of what these will look like. So in the finished app, what you'll have is when you generate a dungeon, it will automatically generate the dungeon tiles, and then it will generate overlays on those tiles, giving you dungeon items and objects. Then of course you can go in, you could add notes to your dungeon, or you can go into the dungeon itself and you can add notes for each particular tile. So in this case I may say there's a door in the west, and there's a door in the south, and there's a corridor running east to west, and then give specifics, what's in there, any encounters, traps, whatever. Also, if you look on this page under the notes, you'll see Rat Wizard attacks. Right now the icon for that isn't a specific icon for that type of encounter, but if you look down at the bottom, you can see that the icon for the Amulet of Watching Eye is actually an amulet icon. And one of the things we're doing is we're developing artwork for each of these things. Now, we're not going to have, 300 different icons for different encounters. They're going to be based on archetypes so that you can associate them with a particular encounter to give you a visual representation or a visual element as to what that note is. It's just an added detail that we thought would look really cool in the finished app. So that's it for right now. Some big changes there, and I think I'm going to end the video with that this week. I am going to post some development issues that we're dealing with, and some ideas that we have, and some stuff like that. Again, if you are interested in this project, we ask that you sign up. We can send you emails whenever we get to that point, and let you know as we're updating and what's going on with the project. RPGWorldBuilder.com, and you can check out our Facebook page for RPG World Builder also. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.